Hi, my name is Jeremiah Tyndall. This is my assignment for Module 3 of Communication, Marketing, Publicity, and the Musical Artist. Today I'm going to be giving a short extemporaneous talk on the subject of how to develop good songwriting technique. So to get started, the first thing I think that is really important for songwriting is to find yourself a space where you really feel comfortable and inspired to write your music. This could be a created space, something that you put together yourself, or maybe you just find a location that's really conducive to what you like. Basically, you want to feel comfortable, you want to be able to stay focused, and you want to use that space in order to really thrive in your songwriting. So that would be a first step. Second, I think it's important to really figure out what type of mood you're in, and then use that to your benefit for what type of song you're going to write. You don't necessarily have to write a song according to the mood that you're in, but I think it's conducive if you actually use that mood to choose a style that's brought out stronger as a result. So that would be the second step: is find the mood, kind of choose what mood you want to write in after you've discovered that. Third, the next thing is you want to pick a topic that you feel like you can really write with some conviction about. If you're not into it and you're not passionate about what you're writing about, it's probably not going to be the best song. So I think it's really important to figure out something that is current in your thoughts, something that you feel strongly about, something that you think people really need to hear about, and pick your topic wisely. Fourth, as you start figuring these things out, you probably want to kind of play around with whatever instrument that you have with you, whether it's a guitar, keyboard, or something else. And as you do that, and as you're deciding maybe what chords might be suitable for it, just be careful not to fall into patterns that you've developed as a songwriter. Sometimes it's easy to kind of just have go-to chords or go-to structure that you always use, but you want to kind of avoid that as much as possible. And maybe try something that you haven't done before. Maybe if you did 3 verses, this time you only do 2, and then you do a bridge and a chorus, or maybe you do a pre-bridge to a bridge and then a chorus, or maybe you don't even put a real chorus in the song. Maybe it's just all verses, something like that. You want to vary things if you can. Next one, I think as you build it, you want to build it according to your strengths. So for me, I like to pick out the chords first, and then I build a melody on it. And I don't really worry about the lyrics until I really have a melody. And then I go back and I pick lyrics that I think are really suitable to what I've already written. So not everybody will have that same approach, but whatever your strengths are in terms of actually creating the song, I think it's really best to stick with that. Once you've got those things figured out, there's a couple just suggestions that I have that I think would be really helpful. Try and develop a good metaphor or narrative for the song, something that's going to give it direction, something that's going to give it a memorable quality that people can kind of visualize as they listen to it, will be really helpful. Consider the arc of the song, the overall development. Maybe you want the song to reflect an average day, and like the beginning is the morning of the song, then the middle of the song reaches the noon time, and then the evening is expressed by the end, something like that, where you have an actual, like, people can tell that there was thought into where this is going. Avoid cliches. People don't want to hear the same stuff in songs that they've always heard. Avoid abstractions. If you're really vague, people might not understand what you're talking about, but try and use concrete ideas and images, and I think that will really help you in terms of creating something that's going to stick in people's minds, and think, like, how can I represent this in a fresh and unique sort of way? People want to hear something that's relatable, but also something that's exciting, something that's new, something that they can gravitate towards. Lastly, once you finish writing the song, I think it's really important to play it just a ton of times. I typically take a song and I'll just go over it again and again and again and again, and just try and internalize it. And then after that, then I take it to other people. I perform it. If they vibe with it and really think, wow, yeah, this is a cool song, then it resonates with me, it resonates with them, then it seems like a good song to go with. So those are just a few quick suggestions. I know my time went longer than it needed to, but it's a topic that I really care about, and one that I think maybe I have something to offer for others to really help them out in the process. So thanks for your time.